quiet of the evening, shadows dance on the wall.
Welcome back to In the Loop. I'm Charlie, and today we're exploring the story of an artist whose music feels like a quiet confession under the stars. Meet Kai Domingo, an indie R&B artist from Los Angeles, crafting dreamy, introspective tracks that blend ambient soul with deep emotion. Think late-night drives, soft rain on windows, and whispered thoughts set to reverb. Kai's music is influenced by artists like Grant, Perez, and Rocco, and even the poetic beauty of eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. Every song invites listeners into a personal world, honest, tender, and unfiltered. It's not just sound, it's memory in motion. But even with a vision that clear, Kai faced a question familiar to many independent artists. Will anyone hear me? With no label, no manager, and no funding, he lacked exposure, resources, and support. He wasn't chasing fame. What he wanted was connection. To make music that meant something in a world that often doesn't slow down to listen. So, he started small. Just a bedroom, a mic, a laptop. He wrote, produced, and mixed his own tracks late at night, between part-time jobs and long commutes. Then he began uploading them to YouTube. No fanfare, no marketing team, just quiet consistency. And slowly, things began to move. A few listeners turned into fans. Comments started coming in. His music didn't go viral, but it went deep. But as the momentum built, so did the pressure. First came burnout. Doing everything alone took a toll. Late nights led to vocal strain. Fatigue set in. Then came finances. Kai had to balance his creative drive with survival, choosing between groceries and gear, or skipping rest to finish a mix. His love for music stayed strong, but the grind was wearing him down. In that stretch of doubt, Kai found clarity. He didn't have to do this alone. He began collaborating with other artists, exchanging ideas, learning to trust the process again. He stopped obsessing over metrics and focused on what mattered: authenticity. He realized that his strength wasn't in chasing the spotlight, but in holding space for feeling. Kai turned down short-term opportunities that didn't align with his values, offers that might have boosted numbers, but at the cost of his voice. He cut work hours to make room for art. He learned to live lean, to let go of what didn't serve the sound. Every decision came with a cost, but also with clarity. He wasn't just building a career. He was building trust with himself and his listener. Today, Kai is preparing to release his debut EP, Stiller, project shaped by stillness, reflection, and hard-won growth. He's performing at intimate venues, responding to fan letters, and sharing his process in real time. The Kai who once feared invisibility now knows that impact doesn't always come from volume. Sometimes, it comes from honesty. Kai Domingo reminds us that growth doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it whispers. Sometimes, it waits. And sometimes, it sounds exactly like a song you didn't know you needed until it found you.
Faded snapshots on the floor, memories in sepia tones, captured laughter, frozen time, in a world that feels like home. The sunlight spills through the window, dust molts in the air, each picture tells a story.